wanna know what we're all about. You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that wanna know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? Then I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, let's do this the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women wanna be within rappers, hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth that doesn't stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best, dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those other fellas he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill.
All right, our second half of the doubleheader here. Byers High School as the Byers Bulldogs take on the Limon Badgers in two-way makeup game here, as the game against the Bulldogs was canceled at the due to some severe weather at the tournament in Bennett, as this will be a makeup game, and joined here by Joe Brewer as always, and this is not my wife, this is Tristan Samuels, as she has not taken on a deeper voice and an Australian accent. Great to have Tristan with us, as we'll bring you basketball here tonight. The Bulldogs coming in at 6-4. The Badgers coming in at 7-5. Tough loss last night, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it was. Simla's a very good ball team, and
yeah, they are.
Just, like I said, we discussed last night, we didn't come out looking like we were ready to play.
No, I agree. The intensity was not there. And obviously, you know, we've talked about this with Coach Peterson. You know, you come back with back-to-back state runner-up, you got a target on your back, and whether the kids want to admit that or not, everybody's gunning for them.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And, you know, we're a little not as strong as we've been the last couple of years.
No.
So
Definitely
Number
not.
4, Jacob Ember. Number 24,
Definitely not.
Raul Hurtado.
As
Number
the starting
32,
lineup
Edgar McLean.
for both teams.
Head coach for the Bulldogs, Jeremy Kirk, assisted by Terry Evanson and Chad Marin.
See if we can get those.
Go Broncos!
Go Broncos.
Go Broncos, yeah.
There you go. There you go. All right, we're about set to go here as lineups. We'll pick up the lineups here.
For the Badgers, Grant Yao, 6'3" senior, Tristan Rubisam, a 5'10" junior, Matthew Flork, 5'6" sophomore, Luke Meyer, a 5'9" junior, and Gavin Liggett, a 6' senior.
I'd just like to point out that even though he has the same name as me, I was a little bit bigger than that when I was in high school.
Tristan is sitting over here at 6'2", I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he weighs a little more too.
Yeah, these days.
We won't go there.
Hey, this is
Yeah. For Byers, we have Chase Dean, a 6'1" senior. Jonathan, always
Rush.
Or
Rush or Rush.
Rush, I think, a 5'9" senior. Jacob Ember, a 6'2" junior. Raul Hurtado, a 5'9" junior. And Tucker Lane, a 6'3" junior. So
it's Tucker McLean, is that right? 22 in the middle. I was watching him warm up.
Yeah.
The kid's got
He's got some good legs.
got some springs in
Yeah,
his
he
legs,
does.
doesn't he?
yeah,
He does.
We'll see if we get to see any of those this evening.
and he's got hair we're all jealous of.
Yeah, well, definitely I am, for sure.
Yeah, me three.
Yeah.
Haven't had hair like that since I was about his age.
Joe, did you want to take the call on this?
You can do it.
All right, well, I may
We'll
need...
split it up.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I may need a roster here if I could borrow Tristan's.
Sure.
All right, so we'll have the Bulldogs actually control the tip here. 7:49 to go in the first quarter. Meyer will have it, and there'll be pressure. They'll pick him up at full court here as that is Floric, Meyer, Tristan Rubisam, Grant Yao, and Liggett out there. And I'm not sure where that was heading.
I think about the third row in the stands. So
Yeah, I think so. Taking it out of bounds, that is Hurtado giving it to Rush.
the Rush is their leading scorer at 14.8 points a game.
And wow, he's going to get picked up for the
That's a good call right there.
yeah, it is.
He threw his body in, and you just can't do that.
And a different set of officials here. Last game, let the game get a little rough for both sides. As
Yeah.
I tell you what, last night Simla did a great job on Liggett as they basically double teamed him all night. And there's Liggett, and his first one is up and no good. It'll be rebounded by number 10. That's Chase Dean. Chase with a good set of legs, and that's Hurtado. And he is quick.
Yeah, he's averaging 10 points a game, and Jacob Ember also averaging 10.
He showed a lot more control on that drive compared to the last one. He
Yeah.
good body control, good finish.
Now Hurtado, if I remember watching him play in the past, he's definitely got the quicks.
Yeah, he's quick.
Sporting a pretty good wrap on that left arm of his,
Yes,
though.
he is. And there's Rubisam, and that'll be three. Yep. So first points for the Badgers. That'll make it 3-2.
A little bit of ball screen there, Byers. Didn't get anything on the roll, but maintained possession is pretty good.
Yeah, we have a little rivalry here. Luke Meyer and Tucker McLean are,
Cousins.
well, they're team roping buddies.
Ah.
I don't know about Cousins, but I know they're team roping
There you
buddies.
go.
So, and Grant Yow's has roped with Tucker too.
That's
so,
true. Yep.
So
As
little rivalry.
Which one's that?
number 22 is
Tucker
Tucker
McLean.
McLean.
Oh, okay, Tucker
Yeah.
McLean.
So it'll be inbounded by Liggett, and they'll keep Jonathan Rush on him. And nice pick there. Oh, nice,
Yeah.
just about a pick and roll as Rubisam will have it. He'll penetrate, kicks it off to Floric.
I think it's going to be very interesting to see.
Wow.
Well, that's what we need. We need somebody else to kind of pick it up, because we know Liggett's going to be double teamed, and they're going to have box of one on him, and he's going to see a lot of extra pressure.
Well, that's what I was about to say. We spoke to Coach Peterson at the half of the girls matchup, and he said just exactly that. He said, you know, Gavin's going to
Yeah, that's what
gonna
I've
have-
done too, so don't feel bad.
Gavin's going to have a game, and he's going to, you know, usually play pretty well, but he needs his supporting players to step up and make some baskets, take a little bit of pressure off.
Brett Marin coming in for Chase Dean for the Bulldogs.
Meyer will inbound it to Floric, and he'll bring it up against the very quick Hurtado. Gets it over to Meyer and then over to Rubisam. Liggett for three, and they left him open. Got it!
Can't do that. Kid has got some range.
He has incredible range. And that's the one thing you didn't see the Cubs last night doing is they gave, well, there's a nearer steal.
Yep.
Cubs did not give him any open shots. He worked for every one of them. And there's Liggett with a steal behind his back. And nice job by McLean as he tipped that away. And now long pass down to Jonathan Rush. And Floric comes there with a tip-off.
Up, got a whistle.
Great hustle from the little fella. I was watching that play, tracking. I was like, what is he going to do here? And,
That's what I thought he was going to foul.
he did the right thing. Stuck
did.
his hand in there, looking for the strip. Doesn't go for the block. He's, you know, undersized there. Did a great job of putting off the ball handler in that situation. Good job.
Floric just drew his first foul. First team foul on the Badgers.
The rush over to Imber, then to Hurtado, baseline.
Boy.
Try to go up and under. Nice job. McLean with a nice rebound and the putback and the roll.
You see those springs in his legs coming into play on that one. That's a huge offensive rebound, turnaround, jump shot from the baseline.
4.5 left in the first quarter, and Badgers up 9-4.
Luke Meyer with a shot, and they're going to call, I think it's Grant Yao. Nope. They're going to call
Tucker
McLean.
You know, we're talking about Gavin Liggett getting open for that jump shot. Not only does he have a nice stroke and he's good from range, but he gets that ball off quick. He has a really fast release, and you know, at this level, he's you know, he's going to be a taller kid. If he moves up to the next level, he's gonna be a shorter guy, and it's that quick release is really going to pay dividends if he manages to get to play at the next level.
And it sounds like that may be the case as Embers puts the shot up. Rebounded by Devin Christian.
Huge rebound there.
Yep, sophomore, as Liggett will bring it down. And that's going to, whoa. They're going to call that they're going to call it a block, I think.
Ooh, what do you think there, Joe? Looked like he got away with a little bit of a forearm shove there.
Yeah, that'll be second foul on Rush. So that's big for them.
Hurtado will come out,
Yeah.
McLean will come out.
Dean comes in, and Chase McSweeney's in.
Be inbounded by Capel, who's now in. Meyer, and
Shoots
just
a three,
missed it.
missed
Yep.
it.
Nice job, as I think Capel and
Capel and Dean.
Yep.
Great
ball.
hustle.
Yep.
Great hustle.
Hurtado back in.
Sounds like an attorney, Capel and Dean.
Yeah.
Lyman retains possession.
Your injury specialist. All right. I'm sorry. Devin Christian goes baseline, switch, turns around, gives it to Capel, who will be
Offensive. And that'll be offensive foul on Gavin Liggett. So that's his
No,
first.
did they call it on Liggett?
Yep.
They did call it on
Yep.
Liggett. Okay.
I think that might have been a makeup call.
might have been.
So second team foul on the Badgers. So
Hurtado with Rubisam on him.
Rubisam doing a pretty good job containing the dribble.
Yeah. Oh, nice long shot by Imber. Long, though. Rebounded out to Meyer. Meyer will get it to Liggett. Liggett will bring it down and see what he can do. 9-4 is the score. Meyer with a nice pull-up and 7-footer. Good. 4-2, 11-4. Badgers up by 7. Inside to Hurtado. Hurtado, nice shot, missed. Capel with a rebound, gets it out to Liggett.
Bulldogs are getting some good looks here. They just can't seem to get it to drop for them, and Yeah, the Badgers doing a very good job on the defensive glass. They're not giving any second chances away.
And that was a nice fadeaway and a timeout, 30-second. You're listening to ColoradoPreps.tv, Chassa.tv, National Federation of High School TV Networks. We bring you the Byers Bulldogs and the Limon Badgers. Tournament action right around the corner. It's hard to believe.
Yep, about another 4 weeks. So
Yeah, Kevin Schaefer gave me the call that we got to start finding bodies.
2:46 left in the first quarter. Badgers up 13-4. So Badgers have come out hot, so got to keep that. You know, it just seems like they're
A little more intensity.
they're pushing it down the court a lot faster than they were last night. So
Does it look like Hurtado has a broken? I mean, that's quite a wrap. Is it a broken?
I don't think it's a cast. I just think it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It may just be a heavy sprain. It's going to be difficult to play with that, though.
My goodness. Christian gets it to Rubisam, back to Liggett. Trying to trap him in the corners, I think. As Rubisam will take it across. Top of the key.
Trying to run a little dribble handoff here.
That's that offense where they try to penetrate that middle. That's off by Rubisam. Hurtado with the rebound, the long rebound. Gets it across half court. Dean takes it baseline, puts it up, and it's blocked by Christian. Leading blocker there is Christian for the team for the year so far.
Yeah.
Nice move, and that is going to be...
I'm pretty sure that's going to be defensive. It's going to be blocked. That'll be on Capel, his first. 13th foul.
Is that Luke Myers? You say he's leading the team in block shots for a
Not Luke, it's actually Devin Christian.
Devin Christian, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And as
a sophomore?
Yeah.
Bennett and Floric into the game for Rubisam and Meyer.
Ember put that first one in. And he gets the second one. So 13-6, 7-point difference. Bulldogs and the Badgers. Three-quarter pressure here. Bennett will get it. And he will throw it right into the arms of Ember, and Ember will bring it across. McSweeney. Back to McLean. Nice pass, nice look, and that is swatted away. Devin Christian.
It's a huge block. That's 2 or 3 on the night tonight, right?
And Liggett with a short one, McLean, but Floric will come away with it as McLean kind of lost handle on it. And they're looking for a travel as they might have slid his, and they're going to call Liggett with the travel.
It looks like he just slid that pivot foot on a pretty hard jab step there, and he probably wants to stay aware of that. And if they're going to call that once, they're going to keep a close eye on that. So we'll have to be cautious of that moving forward.
Oh, Ember had a wide open deep chase, Dean, and they saw it a little late. Pass is too high, and that'll go out of bounds.
I think that was an alley without the oop on that one, guys.
I think you're right.
Good idea.
Yep.
That was an alley oops.
Oops. There you go. 13-6. Badgers up on top. 1:06 to go here in the first. Three-quarter court pressure. And Capel to Christian. Liggett fakes. Look for the three. Nothing there. Capel out top of the key. Floric will penetrate. Gets it over to Christian. Christian with a soft shot. Too hard, though. Didn't hit rim. Right on the other side.
I think they got the look they wanted. Just came up a little bit long on that. That's a great pick and roll.
It was.
Yep.
Oh, and couldn't quite finish it as McLean will get in there, and he'll be called for a foul. So nice. Yeah, that was a nice pick and roll. Unfortunately, couldn't finish it.
That'll be McLean's second personal foul.
And that's somebody I don't think the Bulldogs would like to see get in foul trouble.
Yep. That's 14 fouls, so let's see. We got 12, Carl Cook in, and I missed who else. I think Marion's back in.
Yeah, I think so. It's Ember, Hurtado, Marin, Dean, and Number 12.
Bulldogs only have 14 fouls. Unfortunately, 2 guys have got all 2 each.
Yeah.
And we got a foul on Cody Bennett.
Yeah, it just looks like these two teams are just feeling themselves each other out. I mean, it's 6-13, I know that, but still seem to be kind of figuring each other out a little bit. I think we're going to see a little bit more action here in the coming quarters.
Well, I think you're right, and we've seen a lot of this with Byers. They always play the Badgers tough, and boy, they're working that pick and roll. 3 seconds to go here. Cook will put it up. Oh!
Wow.
Nearly got it.
That was too close for comfort.
Definitely. All right. At the end of one, the Badgers up on top of the Bulldogs, 13-6. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back on the Chassa.tv network in just one moment.
Want to raise money for your nonprofit group or sports team and score tickets to a Broncos game? From now through December, every time your organization hosts a fundraising event at an Arby's in Colorado or Wyoming, your group will be put into a drawing to win a set of club-level Broncos tickets and pregame field passes. Head over to our Limon location at 2221 West 6th Street today for more information. Arby's, where great food gives back.
All right, beginning of second quarter action.
Badgers up 13-6. Start the second quarter.
See what the Bulldogs can solve the Badgers, as Liggett will have it.
Chapel for a 3.
And I think the Badgers figuring out that the rest of the team may and can score. As Hurtado will have it. Out to Dean.
Well, that's exactly what they need.
Oh, exactly. Nice.
That's going to be on Flork.
It's Jonathan Roche, is that right? Roche?
Rush.
It's Rush.
Rush?
Yeah.
Jonathan Rush. That's
That'd
a
be-
beautiful drive and finger roll on the baseline
Yeah.
there. It was very nice.
That'll be second foul on Flork, 4th team foul.
Yeah, Rush, nice pure shooter.
Yeah, like I said, he's their leading scorer.
He
Almost
is.
15 points a game. So
And he'll finish that, make it a 7-point ball game, 16-9.
Well, that's not a bad start for him.
No, definitely not. He has, how many fouls does he have, though? Does he have 2?
Rush, yeah.
As
He has
Rubisam
2.
will pick it up, get it out to Myers.
Is that just his first basket there, too?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure.
We'll have to keep an eye on that as Tristan Robeson's short offensive rebound go to the Badgers.
And he gets his own rebound after Bennett
Wow.
was able to get it down. Liggett controls finally.
That was a little mugging.
Liggett for 3, and I think, did they call 3 or 2? Just 2. 2.
I'll tell you what, if the Bulldogs keep giving up second chance opportunities like that, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, they got to be able to get that rebound and not allow 2 and 3 chances for the Badgers.
I mean, great job on the Badgers on the offensive glass, but the Bulldogs have got to do a better job boxing out on their own glass and coming away with that one.
That'll go over to Rush, and in and out, and nice rebound by Hurtado, and it'll be blocked by Rubisam, and I think Coach Kern's looking for possibly a foul, a little contact.
He probably has a bit of a point there.
And they're going to have a clarification here. I think it was a 2. Of course, Joe's going to say 3.
I actually think it was a
That's
3, but
Oh, do you?
looks like they're going to keep it as a 2.
I can run it back if you want. I can give him the instant replay. That you think they'll accept that?
Yeah, I bet.
It'd be something if we could go have the high school officials go under the hood and watch the replay.
There you go.
I'm not sure if we're quite to that level yet, boys.
Well, it might be. Oh, nice job on Bennett as he took a drop step down into the box and draws the foul.
This is a great move. Looks like it might have been the second defender coming over with a little bit of body, but looks like the first defender came over with a pretty clean block. But either way, to the line for a couple.
That's on Brett Marin. That'll be his first 15th foul on the Bulldogs.
Bennett will make his first. 19-9, 10 points difference. Joe Brewer, Tristan Samuels, Tim Anderson on the call here, as Bennett will put the second one in, make it 20-9.
Still a bit of a pedestrian pace in this game thus far. I'm kind of waiting for them, both teams, to break out. And
wide open. Sorry about that. Hurtado was wide open underneath, and they couldn't quite get him to pass.
It's a great job by the Badgers showing discipline in their press and coming up with the turnover.
That'll be a miss by Liggett.
We'll settle back into the half court now, man-to-man.
Be Marin over to Rush. They'll try to pick and roll, and Rush will take a three, and it'll be not quite on the mark as Bennett will get the rebound and get it out to Rubisam. He's got some numbers, 3-on-2, but it's too late. But Meyer will put it up, and it'll be in and out. Dean with the rebound.
The Bulldogs like a lot of that pick and roll action.
They do.
Tell you what, they're getting some good looks off of it, just not getting balls to drop for them.
And that is a nice move. Just shows you how quick that first step is by Hurtado. He was able to get the step and the step around in the baseline layup.
Did a good job coming up from underneath the basket and get some English off the glass on that one. Very, very quick.
Christian will take a move and puts it up inside, and it's blocked by Dean. 4:40 to go, 22-11. Badgers up by 9. I'm digging those green shoes that Jacob Bimber has.
They're something, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And
that's going to be on Meyer.
Really?
Yep, he pushed through there through the block, so.
Good call.
That'll be Luke's first. 15 foul on the Badgers. I count 6, but.
It'll be Rush.
But I'm not going to argue.
Yeah. And he'll can it.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you, I'm really I'm excited to see what this Tucker McLean can do if he gets loosened up and gets into the flow of this game tonight.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic move by Liggett.
Just can't quite finish it.
Spin move down the lane, showing great body control.
Wow, and Liggett just about got that steal. They'll tip it out. .356 to go, 20-14, 6-point difference. Bulldogs keeping it close. And like you said, Tristan, they basically are kind of feeling each other out. You thought that as the game creeped on, they'll probably not be out of it by very far, as Hurtado will pick it up, gets it to Marin.
Yeah, it just really, I don't know, Joe, what do you think? It just seems like the pace is just a little pedestrian at this point.
Yeah, they are. Like I said, the Badgers were pushing it. Earlier, they were pushing it down the court pretty hard, but now we're kind of walking, jogging down the court.
Yeah, the intensity kind of dialed down a notch, and there's Coach Peterson saying, hey, got to change that.
Yep, 20-16 with 3:25 left in the half, so Badgers' 11-point lead's gone to 4 points, and so Badgers kind of got to wake up. They kind of had a lull.
Yeah, they did.
That last shot, who was that? Was that Jonathan?
Jonathan Rush, yeah.
That was a really nice shot. You don't see too many high school kids have the ability to execute that slide shot. It's when they attack and the defender stands in like he's going to take a charge, and you just take that slide step and a jump, and he's able to kiss that off the glass. It's a difficult shot to execute, and that was a pretty shot.
Yeah, it was, definitely. Don't forget other games going on tonight on the ColoradoPreps.tv network. Go to ColoradoPreps.tv and look for all the games on the network this evening, all over the state, Northeast Colorado, San Luis Valley. My buddy Ryan Egan down with San Luis Valley TV. And Hurtado with a steal, and he'll put it up and in.
I tell you what, that was great execution by the Bulldogs. It looked like they were extending a 1-3-1 zone. There was a trapping zone. They got the pressure in the corner, caused a turnover on the release pass and layup as a result.
There's Rubisam, who I'm not sure where he was adding that, but
the ball was tipped or what. But
yeah. And here come the Bulldogs. Bulldogs within 2. They could tie it up with McLean. And Hurtado with the rebound, and he'll get it tipped away.
Badgers are getting out-rebounded again, so
I think Rubison got in 2 thoughts there. I think he pulled up for the shot, saw something that
I think
was
you're
open
right.
under the basket, and kind of got caught in between those 2 thoughts, and ended up turning the ball over.
2:39 to go, 20-18, 2-point difference. And another block by Christian, and boy, I think Meyer got away with a foul there.
A little nudge.
A little nudge.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to see the intensity pick up a little bit, fellas.
Yeah, definitely. Rubisam will get it over to Capel.
2-point ball game, 2.5 left in the half.
Christian out front, now to Capel. Capel will load up for 3. Got it!
Good.
Nice shot. Nice catch and shoot. I think that was a design play. He came off that screen ready to shoot it. Straight into a shot motion and nothing but the bottom of the net. Beautiful shot there.
Yeah, definitely. Ember will have it. Oh, looking for that pick and roll. Over to Marin. Marin over in the corner to McSweeney. Or, I'm sorry. That is...
Offensive.
That is, yep.
Moving screen. When you run a pick and roll type offense like this, you are susceptible to getting that pick and roll, that screen on a moving screen. So they're going to have to watch that. The other thing I will say, fellas, is that that roller has been open quite a few times, and they've been missing that roller. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and see if the Bulldogs are able to pick up on that and see what the Badgers can do to respond to it.
And they looking for a foul maybe against Liggett, or on Liggett. I'm not sure what Coach Kearns was yelling about for sure, but
well, he was definitely hollering about a foul, but
you know, Liggett plays well above his age grade. I mean, he
does.
Has a deep shot there.
Whoa, that was an NBA 3.
He was down there on the block, and he looking to initiate contact coming up under the basket. That's completely within his rights to do so, and I'm not sure that Coach Kearns was real happy about it.
No, definitely not. Giving it to Marin, over to McSweeney.
There's that roller.
Yep, and again, McLean didn't finish it out. Well, of course, he didn't get the look either, but.
Well, a couple things are going to happen from this. Either they're going to note it, they recognize it and start making the pass, or the roller's going to stop rolling and they're not going to have that open anymore.
McSweeney will take a 3, no good. Marin with the rebound and get it to Ember.
Well, Badgers have just quit rebounding, so haven't been able to get a rebound, and Bulldogs are crashing the board hard. And
long pass down to Capel. Capel will load up, and he didn't have anybody underneath. I'm not sure it was a wise shot there.
You need to wait till you get some rebounders.
Oh, and they're going to call a block.
That's going to be 2 on Liggett.
You know, he did the right thing, trying to stand in there and take the charge. You know, those calls often, you know, they're tough. They can go either way a lot of times. Just didn't go Badgers' way that time.
We'll get a new set of players as Hurtado, Dean, and number 55. First time we've seen him tonight, and that is Austin Pope, 6'1" junior. Liggett will come out wisely. He doesn't draw his 3rd foul with 40 seconds to go.
Badgers up by 5.
Oh,
that's going to be Rubisam.
Yep.
A little overzealous on the trying to get the block shot there, and catches him with the hip. How many is that on him, Jeff?
That's just his first.
17 fouls for the Badgers, 6 for the Bulldogs. And unfortunately for the Bulldogs, they don't get that first end of it. This will be number 45 coming in. This is Brian Galvin, a sophomore, 5'11". Second one's up, and he got it.
Going to see a little full court pressure here from the Bulldogs.
Oh, and nice job.
Deal.
Oh, and then coming back the other way, and somehow.
Oh. Called Meyer, said he stepped out.
Wow.
Now we're starting to see it pick up, boys. Too bad there's only 29.4 seconds to go. They've started to come alive here.
23-19, Badgers up, holding a slim lead. They were up by as much as 9 earlier. It will be McSweeney. Over to Hurtado. Hurtado looking for the last shot. Now to Imber. Badgers in a man.
16 on the clock.
McSweeney and, oh, nearly stolen, but, and it'll be Hurtado drawing the foul.
I think that's going to be Grant. Yeah, nope.
Brian Galvin took off to the basket and forgot to take the ball with him.
Yeah. I think he was so surprised he got it. You know, and he's a sophomore, so obviously probably hasn't seen a lot of playing time.
Yeah.
That's Rubensam's second foul. So
Hurtado picked it up and was the beneficiary of that, and to the line for a couple.
5.7 seconds, and the second one in and out. Christian with a rebound. Down to Rubisam. Rubisam, 3 seconds left. He'll load up, three-pointer. Got it!
That's
Whoa! Holy moly!
That is huge. Now, just what Coach Peterson ordered at halftime in the girls' game, it's exactly what he said. We needed our role players and our other guys to step up and get some stuff done. And Tristan Roberson with a huge shot to knock down a 3 at the end of that half.
And I think he's got 3 threes that, and by my count, so at least 9 points, if not more. So, all right, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back here after some commercials, pay some bills, and you're listening to ColoradoPreps.tv and the Chassa.tv network.
Want to raise money for your nonprofit group or sports team and score tickets to a Broncos game? From now through December, every time your organization hosts a fundraising event at an Arby's in Colorado or Wyoming, your group will be put into a drawing to win a set of club-level Broncos tickets and pregame field passes. Head over to our Limon location at 2221 West 6th Street today for more information. Arby's, where great food gives back.
Small devices mean big savings this month at Insignal, your local Verizon premium wireless retailer. Purchase a Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini for just $49.99 after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant Insignal in-store credit. Or get a Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini free after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant Insignal in-store credit. Only at Insignal, your local Verizon premium wireless retailer. Shop your local Insignal store today. Small devices mean big savings this month at Insignal, your local Verizon premium wireless retailer. Purchase a Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini for just $49.99 after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant Insignal in-store credit. Or get a Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini free after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant Insignal in-store credit. Only at Insignal, your local Verizon premium wireless retailer. Shop your local Insignal store today.
For our high school athletes, it's a time of transition, moving from fall sports to winter sports. And Equitable Savings transitions with them, continuing to support our high school sports broadcasts. Equitable Home Loans are made, funded, and serviced locally. And Equitable's mobile banking lets you do your banking from your smartphone globally. Equitable Savings, since 1954, the same local ownership, the same commitment to our communities. Member FDIC, deposits are FDIC insured to at least $250,000 and equal housing lender. It's time to get in shape, Lincoln County, and participate in Hoffman Drugs' annual weight loss challenge. Stop into Hoffman Drug True Value at 900 Main Street in Limon before February 7th to get your 3-person team registered for this community event. It only costs $25 per person, and every dollar goes back to the winning teams. Every 2 weeks, each team will have a confidential weigh-in, and in April, the team with the highest percentage of weight lost wins. So grab your significant other, your sibling, your kid, your neighbor, anybody. Just get your weight loss trio.
This is an interview with an actual Morgan Community College parent.
My oldest daughter graduated from high school and went on to college, and she took 35 credit hours with her. What that did for us was saved us 1 complete year of her 4-year college that we didn't have to pay for. And it was one of the greatest gifts that we could have gotten by saving that 1 year. Our youngest daughter is now a junior in high school, and she just recently enrolled in Morgan Community College classes while she's in high school. And it's a wonderful program that they offer these high school students to take these college classes. I think everybody should do that if their children are thinking about going on and getting a college degree. It's a wonderful thing. The Morgan Community College people have been so great to work with and so helpful, and whatever you need, they're there to help you in any way they can.
To jumpstart your child's college education, log on to morgancc.edu.
All right, back here live at Byers High School, 26-20, halftime of the boys game, and we have a special guest. We were able to grab Coach Bart O'Dwyer. Coach, can you hear us?
Yes.
Awesome. Nice win tonight. The girls really came out. Looked like they almost a different level of confidence tonight. I don't know what the deal was. Just played well. I thought you got to be happy with that.
Yes, we worked on the intensity level all week long, and I thought they really came out and proved it tonight.
Anybody particular you thought stepped up?
I think we did it as a team.
As a team?
Yep.
And I guess I would have to agree. I mean, you had, obviously, you played a lot of people, too. I mean, there was a bunch of people off the bench that all contributed. You know, and that's what Tristan and I were noticing, too. The intensity level was definitely there. So, nice job by J.C. Hollenbaugh, too. She was all over the court.
Yep.
And Tristan?
I just wanted to ask you, what do you attribute? Looked like Katura Tatum got back on her on her game this evening after going through a little bit of a slump there. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, she looked like a totally different player tonight.
She just decided she just needed to go out there and take over. I think their size helped a little bit. I mean, they're a little shorter than what she is, but she worked really hard and just got position and just stayed after it. Just didn't get down on herself, which I think. Recently, she's just been a little too hard on herself more than him.
Well, and she almost looked like she had a scowl on her face, like she was, and it was just intensity. I think is what it was.
Yep.
But obviously, as you're going through the season, are you kind of getting the growth that you were hoping out of the girls?
Wow. After this week, I think we did.
Yeah.
I thought we took a step backwards last week. Just didn't get the ball put in the hole after I watched the film against Deerfield. I thought we didn't play very good, but it was more on the offensive end than the defensive end. I thought this week we really came out and we worked hard on the offensive side of the ball and just got the intensity level up there and just started doing smarter things with the ball.
Yeah.
So I did notice one thing this evening with you girls. Most especially on their layups, they really seemed like they were focused on slowing up in the fast break and really making sure that they finish strong on those layups. Is it something that you guys focused on in practice?
Yes, we talked about with them that they have to go hard, but then at the end, we're trying to run a little bit faster paced game and that you got to slow up at the end and finish.
Yeah, you could really tell tonight they looked like they were really paying attention, and it was a marked mark a difference. And you were doing some platoon subbing there at the end. What,
Yeah,
can you talk to us a little bit about that?
We was talking. Matter of fact, I had an assistant thought I was nuts there for a while, but I was trying to just get the younger kids the live experience where the game isn't so tense that they lose it, but yet they get to see the intensity level what they got playing.
You know, one thing I've seen too is those younger players, Riley Anderson, Maggie Linever, some of those players are, Jerry Atwater, coming along.
Yes.
All of a sudden, and just, you know, we hit mid-season stride here. This could be a team that really could cause some problems come tournament time. You got some of those younger kids stepping up.
Well, like I said, and that's the big thing is we're an older bunch, but not with a lot of experience.
Well, exactly. Not a lot of varsity experience.
Not a lot of varsity experience.
I did have one last thought here for you, Coach O'Dwyer, was Byers seemed to be really working on that skip pass there early in the first quarter, and looked like you guys really adjusted that
nice
coming out in the
adjustment
second
at
half.
Yep.
Just told them to stay out wider, and rather than the way we play that defense, we try to take away the elbow with the wing, but they really wasn't bringing anyone across there, so we just told them to have the point slide back and have the wing stay wider.
All right, Coach, we're going to let you go as we'll get set. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
all right,
guys.
thank you.
Thanks.
Coach Bart O'Dwyer, the head coach of the girls Lady Badgers. Or that's a double negative, double whatever. Girls lady. Lady. How about the Lady Badgers?
I think we got what you were trying.
Thank you.
I think we picked up what you were trying to put down there, Tim.
Sometimes I wonder. All right, 7:56 as we've started the game here, as the Bulldogs will have it. As nice job by Grant Yao as he gets his big mitts in, but Rush somehow gets it, and no foul as he was sandwiched in between two.
Lucky Liggett didn't pick one up there. That's going to be Myers' second foul, first team foul.
I tell you what, this Tucker McLean, you know, he looks like a very gifted athlete. You know, I've said a few times at the top of the broadcast here that the kid's got springs in his legs, and he seems to be quite aggressive. However, every time I see him catch it down there on the low block, he seems to be fading away. I would really like to see him, you know, be aggressive and go to the basket and use those attributes that he has. I mean, you know, it's good news for the Badgers, of course, but you know, sometimes kids just don't use all of the attributes that they have. It'd be nice to see him be a little more aggressive.
Double dribble.
Yeah, and I think maybe Tucker, I don't know, I'm trying to remember in past years, obviously his skills have developed, and it may be that he's just not used to playing that size. And all of a sudden he's grown into it, and he's used to fading away. So
yeah, and it could be a maturity thing, fellas. And you know, I don't want to be too hard on the kid. He's an 11th grader, but gosh, you know, it's fun to watch these kids play with all this athleticism.
Oh, definitely. Kind of reminds me of Chandler Doe, Chandler Doe. Kind of that kind of springs on his legs.
Boy, look at that. That was a sweet back cut.
Yep.
Nice job, as Chase Dean. Yep. Badgers lead cut to 3 now.
Bulldogs executed that offense to perfection and got exactly what they were looking for in that back cut layup.
Liggett over to Meyer. Meyer will penetrate, and he'll go up and under and miss, and there is Tucker McLean with the rebound. And he'll get it to Rush.
He is quite an asset on those defensive boards.
Yes, he is.
That was a good little up and under there, but I think he got a little tip on the ball, and there's that back cut again.
Rush for 3, and he got it. Tie ball game.
I'm not sure you guys noticed. That's a nice little offense that Byers are running. They run that back cut for, you know, trying to look for that little back cut layup on the underside, but then they bring it around Jonathan
Rush
for that 3, and on that occasion,
Oh!
that's the one they got. And as he barrels his way down the lane for another 2,
you know,
he's starting to heat up, guys.
Oh, exactly. When a kid like that gets hot, I mean, watch out. Watch out, as that is a 30-second timeout, I think.
That's a great timeout by
it is Coach Peterson.
Coach Peterson, yeah.
Yep.
28-26, Badgers down, 5:56 left in the third quarter. So Bulldogs got on about an 8-point run.
Yeah, I think so.
Start off the half. So
coverage of the Colorado High School basketball season is provided in part by Hoffman Drug Verizon and Signal, Arby's of Limon, Equitable Savings and Loan, and Morgan Community College. Appreciate all of our sponsors out there tonight.
I think Coach Peterson just wanted to get his guys to calm down a little bit, take care of the ball, and focus on the task at hand here.
Oh, nice move by Meyer. He should have gone up with it instead of, and that'll be a travel as Grant Yao tried to step across.
Coach Peterson imploring his players to move the ball around.
Yeah.
Joe Brewer.
To take good shots.
Yeah. Joe Brewer, Tristan Samuels, Tim Anderson on the call here, ColoradoPreps.tv. That is Ember putting it up too hard off the glass, and Hurtado, count it, and one.
I think that's on Tristan Rubisam. That's his third.
So that puts the Bulldogs up by 4 with a chance to go up by 5 if Hurtado can get this put in, and Devin Christian, Kerrigan, Capel will go in. So it'll be Liggett, Christian, Yao, Meyer, and Capel for the Badgers. For the Bulldogs, it'll be Hurtado, McLean, Dean, Rush, and Ember.
Well, whatever Coach Kearns had to say to his team at the half, looks like it's been effective.
And Meyer will pull it up and put it in. Kind of a flat shot, but it made it.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Limon definitely needed to get one to drop.
Yeah, they did.
Stem this tide from the Bulldogs.
Ember will miss everything. That's tough as he.
A lot of banging going on underneath that board there.
Yes, there is.
Now,
I think we're starting to see the intensity pick up, Joe.
I was going to say that Byers has definitely picked up their intensity from the first half. They're pushing the ball hard down the court.
4:53 to go here as Liggett loses the handle on it. Meyer will rip it away, gives it into Christian in the middle. Into Capel. They'll look back to Liggett.
I think they're going to look to get Liggett going here in the second half.
Yeah, I think you're right. Liggett with a nice move up and under and couldn't quite get it to fall. Christian with a nice rebounded putback. Tie ball game.
That may be the way they have to go about it, is let Gavin try to start to create a little bit on his own if he can, and then clean up afterwards, which is exactly what they did on that possession.
Definitely.
Tied ball game.
Yep. I don't know who we're going to.
It's going to be on Yao.
No, I think it's going to be on Chase Dean for Byers there.
No, it's going to be Yao.
Yao. That'll be Grant's first. So
I'm not sure how they can call a holding when someone fell to the ground, but anyway, hey.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of them. It's another night when we've only got 2 officials, guys. Is that?
It's not. Oh my goodness! There's Ember finally.
Yep.
You know, I've seen that a lot. I don't know, budgetary, or they just couldn't get officials. I have no idea why.
I think it's a money thing. So.
But yeah, we had that twice now. I think against Deer Trail. Last night we had. Did we have 3 last night?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
That's a great drive and kick.
Yep.
Oh, got to have that.
Gotta
Get it to
finish
drop.
it.
So, Joe, we were having a discussion earlier about the age of, the average age, or at least what it looks like the average ages of the officials at most of these high school games. Are we seeing a trend of not a lot of younger officials coming up through the ranks? Do you think that's going to be a problem coming?
At some point.
Oh, sweet.
But,
And that little exchange there.
I know they've been trying to, get some of these younger guys to referee, and I know that, further out east that there's a number of younger refs, and we've seen a lot of those. I mean, we've seen some
you got
several crews that are probably,
in their mid-20s,
yeah.
maybe. Oh, nice job by Liggett.
So.
Well, that's good to hear. I was getting the next question I was going to ask you guys was, whether or not CHASA had some kind of program to develop younger officials to get them involved in this, in this obviously high need area for high school sports.
I'm not aware of anything, but.
Wow, Kerrigan Capel. That'll put the Badgers up 35 to 33, 2-point difference.
Yep. Now Byers is going to take a full timeout.
And we'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching ColoradoPreps.tv and the NFHS Network.
There's nothing like the smoky, wood-burning flavors of slow cooking, and now Arby's has the perfect smokehouse taste that you crave. The new Smokehouse Brisket Sandwich features thinly sliced beef brisket that has been smoked for at least 13 hours. Melted smoked Gouda cheese, crispy onions, and smoky barbecue sauce, and mayo, served on a toasted star-top bun. Come to Arby's at 2221 West 6th Street to try it today. Arby's, slicing up freshness.
All right, after the timeout, we'll come back to play.
2:15 left in the third quarter. Badgers up 35-33. Byers with the ball.
And it'll be Ember into Hurtado, and he can't handle it. It'll go
off Badger's foot.
Yeah, it looks like Limon's going to settle back into a 2-3 zone here. At least that's what it appears like. Maybe it's a little bit of a matchup zone. We'll see what we do out of the out of bounds here.
They were running that before the timeout.
Oh, they were?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rush sees Ember across court. Ember will go to the free throw line, put it up, miss. Capel with the rebound. And here come the Badgers. Minute 47 to go. Kick out to Capel, long, and McLean doesn't even have to jump. Comes right to him.
You know, Badgers are getting boxed out on that end. Oops.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be his
second.
You know, he tried to sell that one. Good
effort.
He
did.
Yeah. That's a good effort. Now, there's going to be people out there that really hate that, what they would call a flop there. But,
yeah, they flop.
You know, it is part of the game, and, you know, he's trying to get his team an extra possession. And, hey, whatever way you got to do it.
Exactly.
Some people would, I'm not even going to start going down that road, huh?
Yeah.
Good effort. He didn't get away with it. Two free throws for Byers.
If you can draw, you can draw a foul on the highest, high point scorer on the other team, that's always a plus. So
that ties it up 35-35. Minute 31 to go here in the third. Pressure, three-quarter court pressure. As Capel will get it back to Liggett. It's back to Christian on the top. In the middle. Yao will make a nice move, and
that's going to be on Tucker McLean, I think.
Nice move by Yao. He's just got to learn to go up strong. He's 6'3". He's got long arms. He just needs to take it strong.
Yeah, he definitely does have some length. If he can, get that body under control.
That's 3 on Tucker McLean. First team foul this half.
He seems to have that up and under move dialed in pretty well, though.
Yeah, he does.
That's the second time that he's employed that. This one paid off for him.
Chase Dean in for McLean. He's going to set for a while.
Unfortunately, he can't capitalize from the line as he misses 2 free throws in a row.
Rush for 3. Oh, and he got it.
Back in.
He is not afraid to let that ball go, and he also has a really quick release.
He does. Liggett with the fade, and Yao with the putback.
Oh, in and out.
That'll be rebounded by Dean, and here comes Ember.
I think Gavin Liggett was expecting to hear a whistle there.
Yeah, I think he was. He's just not drawing a lot of fouls. He is not drawing, and I don't know whether it's because it is him or...
occasionally, you have that. Here we go again.
Yep.
As a heat check, I think.
Capel will slow it up.
On occasion when there's a talented player, they often, officials, and it's more subconscious, they often like to, let that player, prove somewhat, maybe that's not the right word, but, establish that he is that skilled and can make those kinds of shots, and then they'll start making calls. Sometimes they're just a little bit biased, but sometimes that happens with players that are talented that way.
And see what they'll call on this. Is that a 3 or 2? 2, it looks like.
The ref in front of us called it a 3, but the other ref overruled him. Must have said his foot was on the line. So.
And all I had was the vantage from behind here.
And that ref, I mean, he was the ref that overruled. He had the view. So
Marin will bring it up with some pressure, and he will get it over to Hurtado with 6 seconds. Rush to Dean. Dean puts it up long, and oh, nice job. Marin gets it back, and that will be no good. All right, at the end of 3, it is 38-37. The Bulldogs with a slim lead by 1. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. You're listening and watching CHSAA.tv, ColoradoPreps.tv, and the NFHS Network.
Small devices mean big savings this month at Insignal, your local Verizon premium wireless retailer. Purchase a Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini for just $49.99 after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant Insignal in-store credit. Or get a Samsung Galaxy S3 Mini free after $50 mail-in rebate debit card and $50 instant Insignal in-store credit. Only at Insignal, your local Verizon premium wireless retailer. Shop your local Insignal store today.
All right, fourth quarter action ready to go here. Byers and Limon. It's been a tight one.
And if you're just tuning in, it is a barn burner.
Yeah, I think it's going to go down to the wire. And we've had several like this go down to the wire previous years.
Yeah, we've had a number of them.
So it would be Badgers with the first possession here as Liggett will penetrate. Jump stop, gets it out to Rubisam for a long one. Meyer with the rebound. They'll call it a jump
ball.
Huge offensive rebound.
Possession will go to the Bulldogs, but as Tristan said, that was huge offensive rebound. Rush will bring it up, and they've got to keep somebody in his face. Hurtado inside to Marin. Marin will pop it back out. Liggett going to know the flavor of the gum there for Rush as he's sticking close to him. Marin to Dean. 7:22 to go in the game. 38-37. As I looked up the scoreboard, I thought we had a 9 there. Up on the right-hand side here as Dean will get it outside the three-point line. Somebody needs to get on him. Hurtado with a nice.
Man, that kid he has a quick first step. His defender was not even out of the paint, really, and he still went by him.
Yep. That was proverbial. His jock strap was left 5 feet back somewhere. As Dean will get it to Hurtado now to Rush.
Looks like Lyman's going to apply some man-to-man pressure.
Yep.
They're kind of packing it in on the weak side there, but trying to play aggressive on that first pass and up on the ball.
Well, I was going to say they're playing man-to-man on Rush, and that's going to be on Liggett.
Yep.
On Rush and Ember, and then they're kind of playing a zone. So that's going to be 3 on Liggett. 5th team foul on the Badgers this half.
Wide open Marin, he'll miss
off.
that. Hurtado, nice job, but he'll tip it into Meyer. 6:22 to go, time's ticking away.
They missed an opportunity on the fast break there.
Yeah, they did. And a fadeaway by Liggett, and he will not get that as they're going to call that. What are they going to call? Did they think he stepped out?
Badger ball.
Okay. Did he step out?
No.
I think he caught the ball and slid out of bounds with
Okay.
it. So Badgers are going to retain possession here. Let's see if they can make something happen on this inbounds play.
Rush will get a well-deserved rest. Kind of funny they're taking him out, I guess, but there's Liggett, and it's short. Rubisam with a rebound. He'll put it back up, and that's too hard, and here comes Hurtado. Nobody's going to catch him. 39-37. Bulldogs up on top. Time ticking away, 5:51 to go. Meyer, nice!
And it's a great catch. It's too bad he couldn't finish that one. It's good defensive play there.
He lost the contact.
Oh, man.
I think that's Chase Dean on the foul. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
That'll be Chase's first of the night, so second team foul.
What are they all doing down there?
They're looking for a contact. I don't think they're going to find it. Oh, they did.
Oh.
Nope. That's where you got to have Mom with the extra contact. Hopefully Heidi's got one. Yeah, I was just going to say. No.
Nope.
Being negatory, he'll play without it. That's okay. 5:47 to go, 40 to 37, 3-point difference holding the Badgers back. As Christian will go to the line, see if he can get 2 points back.
He's going to do it with one contact.
Let's see if it helps. See if he can do it. Oh, and he does. I watched Baylor play today against Oklahoma State. Baylor has a player, Isaiah, I can't remember his last name, lost his eye. He's playing with one eye.
No kidding.
Yeah. Big 7-footer, I think.
40 to 39, 5:40 left in the game. Badgers down by 1.
Ember to Dean. McSweeney will go middle, and he'll try to get it to Hurtado. Hurtado will fade away. Christian with a rebound.
Speculative shot at best. He just kind of threw something up there to the rim, was hoping for the best.
Liggett missed, but
quick shot.
Christian with a nice rebound. And that'll put Christian, no, it won't be shooting, obviously, and neither team is in the bonus.
That'll be on Ember. That's his first. Third team foul of the half. Rush just came in.
Oh, they found it.
Are you kidding me?
They found it. He gave it a lick, and now he's going to stick it in his eyeball by the look of it.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I've seen crazier things, I suppose.
I've seen it all.
We're going to take a little bit of a timeout while we get this contact put back in.
Grant will go in, I
think. He was feverishly trying to get it in so he could stay in the game before Coach Peterson just decided to end that.
Yeah, you don't want to, definitely don't want to screw up the momentum that you have. Wide open is Meyer. He'll take it and try to bank it in. Cody Bennett. And it's going to be off of Dean, but Cody Bennett, nice job skying in there.
Yeah, Luke Meyer had the right idea there, looking for the glass.
Yeah,
couldn't get it to connect.
Oh, nice job by Chase Dean as he'll get it to Tucker McLean. And
they're going to call that on Yao.
Yeah, and he didn't get his body fully in front of him. Tucker McLean did a nice job of kind of avoiding it a little bit.
Yeah, it was the right call to make. Tough deal. It's when you've got a 6'3" jumping jack coming barreling down the lane at you, there's not much you can do there. I'd go ahead and say that's probably a good foul to take.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 3 on him. So
disappointing for the young chap, but it is what it is.
So McLean will get a chance to extend that, but he won't. Devin Christian with a nice rebound.
5 minutes to go here, fourth quarter.
Liggett back over to Rubisan for 3. Got it. Boy, you talk about nailing that at the right time. 42.
He has come up big tonight for the Badgers.
He has. I think he's got to be close to 15. Oh, McSweeney!
Wow, what a play.
That was just unbelievable athletic play. He comes through, gets a little bit of a bump and a little scoop up and under.
Oh, nice job, as that was a pick and roll, and they had it, but unfortunately, nice job by Liggett as he was able to wall rush off, and they escape that fast break. Nice no-look pass to Meyer. Oh, and Christian can't handle it.
Yeah, Liggett tried to feed him on the pick and roll in the last possession, and he was not ready for it at all.
Ember back in the game for the Bulldogs.
Dean will come out.
43-42, 4 minutes left in the ball game. Bulldogs are leading.
Yeah, don't go anywhere, folks, because I think this is going to go to the wire. And there's the Tucker McLean alley-oop, but I think Cody Bennett was able to get just enough in the way to stop McLean from getting close to the basket as Liggett will get a pick. And Bennett again.
Not sure if you guys saw that, but we had half of the stand on our right side standing up in anticipation of the the oop to that alley.
Yes.
Unfortunately for the Byers, it did not come off. It would have been exciting for them, for the home fans.
And Bennett's, oh my goodness. Meyer and Marin go fighting for the ball, and unfortunately for the Bulldogs, that's going to go off the Bulldogs. It'll be Badgers ball.
Yeah, they're going to really need a bucket this possession, that's for sure.
Liggett will have it. 3:38 to go. 43-42, 1 point difference. Bulldogs up into Bennett. Bennett kick it out to Christian. Now back to Rubisam. Rubisam will.
Calling Rubisam for the walk. Hurtado back in the game for Marin for the Bulldogs.
It's a bit of a stagnant offense then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurtado back in the game. Brings his quickness. His dangerous quickness as McSweeney was wide open. Gets it to Ember. Hurtado will wait for a rush to come. And nice pass there. McLean up and under. Got it. That was pretty.
That's what I've been waiting to see, fellas. That's a great, strong move to the bucket.
We'll see if he can answer. As Meyer will penetrate, kicks it over to Rubisam, nearly over his head. Back to Liggett. And they are going to call. Yep.
Going to call a continuation on that one?
You know, I think they're probably not.
Not the NBA.
Oh, dear.
Badgers are going to take a timeout.
Yeah, I think that if the Badgers are going to get back into this game, I think Gavin Liggett's going to have to start asserting himself a little bit more on the offensive end.
He is. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this message.
It's time to get in shape, Lincoln County, and participate in Hoffman Drug's annual weight loss challenge. Stop into Hoffman Drug True Value at 900 Main Street in Limon before February 7th to get your 3-person team registered for this community event. It only costs $25 per person, and every dollar goes back to the winning teams. Every 2 weeks, each team will have a confidential weigh-in, and in April, the team with the highest percentage of weight lost wins. So grab your significant other, your sibling, your kid, your neighbor, anybody. Just get your weight loss trio.
All right, back here, 2:49 to go. Badgers down by 3. See if they can do it. Tristan Samuels.
Samuels, yeah.
Yes, Joe Brewer, Tim Anderson on the call. So it's been a fun one, gentlemen.
Yep.
Badgers will have it. Meyer over to Liggett. Liggett looks for 3. Nothing there. Start it over. Liggett off balance.
Well,
wow.
I'll tell you what, we've seen some amazing moves tonight. And there's another one of them.
Yeah.
Wow. Gavin absolutely beside himself about his teammates giving up that basket, but it was a fantastic move. You can't really say much about that one on the defensive end. He just made a great move, as did Gavin on the prior possession.
Yeah, Hurtado with his speed, just able to blow by and got some decent lift out. He'll make 3 points out of that.
Yep. That's the 4th foul on Rubisam.
I tell you what, Rubisam's been putting it in on both ends of the floor tonight. He's really been stepping up for his team. You'll see some three-quarter court pressure.
Yep, that's exactly. Yep, no, you were right on the mark there.
Gavin aggressively looking for his shot now.
Rubinson wide open. Why not? As he had nailed 3 or 4 earlier tonight, gets it to Rush. Bulldogs will start it.
Yeah, they're going to try to probably take a little time off the clock now.
Yeah.
Oop,
If
time
they
out
stay,
on the Bulldogs.
The Byers Bulldogs stay composed, Lyman's going to have a tough time getting back into this one.
Yeah. Minute 56 to go. This would be a tough one for the Badgers to lose.
I think that's precisely what Coach Kearns is going to be talking about in this timeout.
48-44. I'm glad you've been with us, as this has been some good basketball here tonight. As we said earlier, there are other games out there tonight. Looks like Pagosa and Monte Vista, Pagosa Springs and Monte Vista.
Hey, we want to congratulate they had the Limon C team tournament today.
Yeah.
And both the girls and the boys went undefeated.
Oh, wow.
And then the C team and JV boys both won their games tonight pretty convincingly. I'm not sure how the girls did.
Yeah, I wasn't able to see. Wow. And I didn't see what happened there.
I think, he backcourt. So
okay.
They pressured him back across half court.
So here we go. Liggett, minute 51 to go. Badgers desperately need some points here as Christian with the putback, and no good.
Well, it's good to hear, Joe, about the C team and the junior varsity. That just shows that you've got some talent coming up. That the program looks good for years to come.
Yeah, I think on both sides for sure.
Yeah.
As Christian misses his first one.
Yeah, I think the JV girls won. I think somebody said so.
Christian really needs to make this one to make it a one-possession game here. And he does. 48-45.
Badgers on some full court pressure now. Looking to trap.
And they got it. So
come up with a turnover.
Minute 30 left in the ball game. Badgers down 48-45. Oh.
And that's an unusual miss there by.
They didn't call it. They didn't call it the other end, but that's 4 on Liggett.
So that'll put Hurtado to the line.
Yeah. 18 fouls.
Well, Liggett committed the cardinal sin, a turnover, and then followed it up with a foul.
Yeah, that definitely seems to be the way they fall sometimes.
Well, he might argue that he didn't foul him, but unfortunately the whistle blew, and that was
good.
that.
Lane violation on the Bulldogs.
Wow.
I think that was Tucker McLean.
Yeah, Badgers
kind of anticipated and stepped in too early. So
Badgers escaped or missed a bullet there, didn't they?
Yep. Catch a little break. Let's see if they can capitalize on that extra possession now.
Liggett looking for the three. He will penetrate, and he will get the three, maybe the old-fashioned.
What are they going to call? They decide whether they're going to call a block or are they going to call a charge. Are they going to, basket's good.
Well, I think they came out with the correct call there. I'm not sure that the baseline referee had to confer on that one, but either way, I think they came out the right call.
You can watch it on the replay if you want there.
2 on Chase Dean. So we got a tie ball game with 1:15 left in the game. 48-48.
Yeah, after review of the replay, they got it right.
and we did have the replay. We honestly did.
You're going to have to take my word for that, folks.
And Rubisam was able to cut him off. And Christian with a critical rebound.
That's a big rebound in a clutch situation. Let's see if the Badgers can get themselves a bucket to go ahead now.
48 seconds to go and a timeout called. We'll stay with it, folks.
That's a great timeout by Coach Peterson. The crowd is just starting to get into it here and try to pump their team up, the home team up. Coach Peterson recognizes that, knows how big of a possession this is, and goes ahead and calls a timeout.
Been a good one, folks. It's 48 all. Tristan Samuels, Joe Brewer, Tim Anderson on the call here. ColoradoPreps.tv.
What do you like coming out of this timeout, Joe? Do you think we're going to see some pressure up on the ball from Byers? Do you think we're going to see him fall back and invite Limon to come at them? What are we going to see?
I think we'll see the pressure. So I think they're going to try to force the turnover.
All right, we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out here real quick.
Do not go away, folks. We have a barn burner on our hands. 46 seconds to go. Limon's got the ball out of bounds. Let's see where it goes from here.
And it could be that as much pressure they put on Liggett.
They're going to fall back.
Looks like they're going to let him catch it.
Yep.
Well, the next foul would be a 1-and-1 situation, so.
I think the Badgers are going to try to work for the last shot here.
Yeah, this is that stall offense. They got all their good ball handlers in. Floric.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of this. Out of bounds, off Byers, so.
Okay.
We'll have another
timeout, Coach Kearns.
You know, we're not going to go anywhere.
This is a chess match. This is going to be between the coaches now. The kids are just going to need to execute. It's going to be the coaches playing chess right now. Coach Kearns takes the timeout. He's recognized what Coach Peterson's looking to do. He's going to counteract that. We're going to see a lot of movement going on here, fellas. It's going to be real interesting in these last 28 seconds.
Exactly. Girls, unfortunately, earlier lost. Won. Oh, my goodness. Thinking last night. Oh, my goodness. It was a 61-45 loss last night, but a good win tonight. And I'm getting senile prematurely, or maybe not prematurely, I don't know.
Well, and if you were with us, Coach O'Dwyer was gracious enough to come and give us a few of his thoughts on the game.
He's a man of few words.
He is, but
usually they're pretty.
That's the guys that work for him. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. But no, he's a man of few words, and usually he's pretty precise to the point. As we begin 25-second countdown here to the end of the game. Do we have overtime, or will we see a winner emerge at the end of regulation? And it'll be Liggett, 14 seconds to go. Liggett looking to draw the foul, and he'll put 3 up. Oh! Good. And still time. Floric!
Bang.
Got it! Oh, my gosh!
That was huge.
Floric!
What a finish.
They're saying that Byers called timeout. I believe so.
No.
Yep.
They're going to count the basket.
Yep.
But they're going to call that. They're going to allow Byers, and they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock. So Byers has a chance to answer that. Holy smokes.
The smallest fella on the court comes up huge for his team in the dying seconds.
No, it was, are you looking for who was?
Yeah,
Floric. Yeah. It was Matthew Floric, sophomore.
5'6" of him.
And I think that's a stretch. And he's not bigger than I am, and I'm about 5'6".
He's number 11 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts right now, Limon fans.
There you go. 51-48, and can you believe it? A classic end to this game.
That's what high school basketball is all about, isn't it, fellas?
Oh, my goodness. So Matthew Floric.
It was great to see, his teammates, surround him after that shot. It's too bad for the Bulldogs. Tough situation, but that's a moment that he'll be able to take with him, and he'll be able to hold on to that. That's a huge shot.
Oh, it is. And if you know the kid, he spends night and day and winter and summer outside, and you see him shooting all the time, always shooting.
And that's what it all pays off right there.
Exactly.
All of that work, all of that effort. Get an opportunity in a game like this, and you knock it down, a huge shot for your team. It's great to see.
The Badgers are going to take a timeout now.
All right. We'll ice it a little further here, as I think they...
little strategy.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, just moving the chess pieces around the board now, fellas.
Full timeout.
It looks like the referees are getting a kick out of
I
this
think,
as well.
You know, you got to. It's a good game. Even if you're an official, you got to like it. I mean, you got to appreciate it.
Well, you know, like I said, it's great to see young athletes giving great effort. You know, and you know, that's why you come and watch these games. Not just the parents to support the kids and
exactly.
people of the hometown supporting their hometown team, but you know, you come to see, you know, young kids enjoying doing something they love.
Exactly.
And that's a bonus. You know, you get to see it. You know, something happen like that's a bonus.
And I said it a couple games ago. I said, you know, high school sports, high school basketball is one of the last pure sports left.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, you know, without commercial. I mean, it's still happening, but. In any case, we got 2 seconds left, 51-48.
Well, we got 2 seconds left for the Byers Bulldogs to come up with their own miracle.
And I would look to number 5, Mr. Rush here, or Tucker McLean.
I'd keep an eye on Tucker McLean.
Yep. You got Jacob Ember. Oh, son of a gun.
Off his hands.
It did get a tip, but no time ran off the clock.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anything, only a second ran off.
Yeah,
then it went out of bounds.
They're going to run a second off and give Limon the ball out of bounds. I think that's all she wrote, folks.
All right, so with 1 second left on the clock, we'll try that.
No. Byers are not going to give up on this. 1 second, I think it takes 0.8 of a second to get a shot off, so they're going to have to get a steal, shoot it immediately.
And that's going to be out.
They're calling that the ball game.
All right, folks.
Badgers win 51-48.
You saw a good one here. That's the final, as Joe said.
Great effort from both teams.
Exactly. And gentlemen, as tradition always dictates, the Badgers, when they win, we do pick a player of the game.
I think I'm going to defer to our main man on the stats down there, Joe.
I didn't keep track of the stats, so.
You know, I'm going to have to. If it's me, I'm going to have to give it.
Mr. Florick.
All 5'6" of
Matthew
Mr. Florick.
I'll go with that. Yeah. Obviously, he was a clutch.
Tristan Roberson came up big during the game.
Yeah.
But you know what? Florick hit the big shot when it counted. He came through for his team. I think we got to give it to him.
I agree. I
agree.
All right. With that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Matthew Florick is our player of the game, Arby's player of the game. And with that, for Tristan Samuels, Joe Brewer, myself, Mr. Larson up there on the camera. Thank you very much, sir. We'll go ahead and let her go, and we'll see you next week. And again, thank you for listening. Great, great night of basketball.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.